Good morning, guys. This is David with All American Horse Logging. We're back out on the job. This is Thursday. We got a heck of a rain yesterday, so we didn't make it out. But here today, I brought my daughter with me. She's driving horses for me, skidding logs today. She's driving Grace and Glory. Got my worker Pat stacking some logs that we skid out Tuesday. Getting a pretty decent pile out again. So off we go. Me and my daughter, she's gonna drive. We're gonna head back in the woods. My daughter here's drove a little bit at home, never drove horses in the woods. She's a little nervous, but I guess she said she drove my other team when I had a young boy working for me. She helped him, I guess. I forgot about that on another job. But that was her first time. This is her second time in the woods. She's not doing too bad. We got sun shining after a nice storm that we had yesterday. We got it on that cart that ain't quite as tall as my red one, but it's got tree scrapers, so it's a little more safe for her to drive. Where we're at here, this ground's pretty sandy, so it's not horrible muddy. Some spots is clay, some spots are sand, so it's not terrible after all the rain that we had. With her being kind of new driving, we're not putting super big hitches on. Stop there, Natalie. What we're gonna do, we're gonna spin you around, so you pull your horses forward a little bit and spin around and back up to this log here. Whoa. Pull your left hand horse. Whoa. Sorry, she's new. Whoa. Hey. Come back up to me. She's learning. Whoa. Hey.
I'm bringing it back up.
Slow down. Listen to me, please. Sorry, guys. This is a learning video, too. Pull on your right hand horse. Just pull and say, come. Now, whoa. Now, pull on your left hand horse and say come. And kiss at the same time. I know a lot of people do the G in the hall thing. I grew up Amish. Now back up. Pull them both back. Back up. Whoa, hey. Pay attention to your cart. And listen to me, listen. When you feel one horse backing up more than the other and the cart's going the wrong direction, you start pulling on the other horse more. So being as you want that left-hand horse to go to the left, you pull on her more instead of the right-hand horse. Okay? So when you back up, pull on your left-hand horse more. Okay? And she'll back up and swing around to the left. There you go. Now swing them around. Say, come. There you go. Back up. Back. 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 Whoa, good job. She backed you right to her log. Sometimes, you know, when kids are young, you gotta tell them to slow down a little bit and listen to you. But she'll learn. And these, you know, these horses will teach her. So we're gonna look in your camera so you can see where you're aiming. We're gonna hook this skid up for her and pull it down to the landing. It's not a big one. I think it's 17'6". Now what we'll do, Natalie, is you take this out. When you get out on your trail and pull it straight, we'll back up and rehook once you get straight out on your trail. Pull forward a little bit more. Get your log. There you go. Whoa. Whoa. Good job. Now we'll tighten this up. You're ready to go. Now I'll walk behind you.
How do you go move that stone?
Huh?
That stone.
You're fine. This log, it'll lift up over it. It's not a big hitch, but we're just getting Natalie started. She's just turned 11 and she's interested in helping Dad out in the woods. In my background, you know, growing up Amish, we homeschool our children, so we make sure she gets all of her schooling done before we bring her to work with me. But you know, as a dad, it's fun to bring your children to work with you. I actually wish there was more. I wish parents didn't have to take two parents to make a living, to where their kids didn't have to go to public school. I'm not against public school, but when you're homeschooling your children, I honestly think they learn better and learn more from homeschooling than they do the public school system. And that's just my opinion. Don't bash on me for that, but you know, there's a lot of kids nowadays that, for instance, they're not out here today skidding logs with a team of horses. They're sitting in a public school, and that's all right. But I definitely enjoy teaching my kids the way I do things. So I get a joy out of it. Like I said, she's 11. Hey Pat, you may have to lift this log up for her to get the chain off. This cart here, I don't have it designed with a lever to release the chain. I used to have a winch on it like my other cart.
Oh, that one.
But I took it off. So Pat will have to come over here with the skidster and he'll pick it up and we'll get the chain. When he picks it up, you just let your chain. Okay, there you go. And hook your chain back up like I showed you earlier. There you go. Alright, get back on your horses. Okay, well I'm gonna stop recording for now. That way we don't have a big long video and maybe get some more footage later. Thanks for watching, and if you're new, subscribe to us and watch us of the everyday life of a horse logger. Like I said, my daughter is interested in helping now, so I'm not gonna have her every day, but if I can get her learning how to skid logs for me a day or two a week, well, that's a big help. So anyway, thank you for watching, and if you're new, subscribe. Yeah, we just got a skid off this hill for her. She did good. She had to come around these trees. She did good. Taught her how to bring her skid out wide. She did good there. Looks like she's got 1, 2, 3. So this hitch here is 25 foot 6 inches. Not a bad skid. Back them up a little bit. Ooh. Yeah. You got it. We'll take this skid out. She's doing real good. That team there, I like that team. They're a young pair. That's one thing I could say about a pulling bred pair. You know, a lot of people like their big hot-headed boogers that's fast, but you get these little 16-2 pulling bred pair like I got here, they walk slow. And when you're, I'm gonna move this stump out of her way. When you're teaching somebody like that, and I like them because they walk slow with a load, they walk slow empty. So when you're teaching somebody like that, it just gives them, it gives your trainee confidence. If you got a high-strung team and you're trying to teach somebody something, it scares them. Then they get scared of driving horses. So you definitely got to know, if you're getting into this, you got to know what you're buying and what you're getting. Me personally, I got buddies like Jason and Julian that raises them American Brabants. They're slow, they're docile, yes. I've never messed with them. But even as these American Belgians that I got, if you breed them right, you could get the same thing out of an American Belgian as he's getting out of them American Brabants. You could get the slow, docile team that's not hot-headed and will work for you. I've never messed around with them American Brabants. I've always had American Belgians growing up, so I'm just an American Belgian guy. growing up, we did have big old tall critters, and I never liked them. So I do like my smaller, blockier 16 two-pair of horses. You know, I'm not farming 100 acres with them. They could, just as well as them big, tall, leggy things. But they do what I need them to do. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new, subscribe to us, and we'll keep shooting footage for today. Thanks. Yeah, now we're up here on a hill, and we're skidding down to our trail. We got a trail coming up for the team. My worker Pat's back here with us now. My daughter took a hitch up. The last 4 or 5 hitches she's took by herself. But this one here is pinned in between some nice maples. So what we're gonna do is, we got it marked here. We'll cut it off here at this mark. It'll be 17'6", and then we'll hook to that butt. Then it'll swing it around in between these maple trees and go right down the trail. And then the next one where he cut it, we'll hook there, and it'll shoot it right down the trail. Pretty easy. And then we got these over here that's up on the hill. Well, that we'll have to get. We're almost done over in this corner. We just got a little bit more work to do here. Kind of nice having my daughter skid for me. I think she's going to be my next skidder operator. She's kind of enjoying herself. So anyways, thanks for watching. We're going to get busy here. This ain't the biggest diameter hitch that she has took out, but this is the longest. It's got 1, 2, 3. See, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4 logs on this hitch. It's not her biggest in diameter, but it is the longest. Go ahead, Natalie, and take it out. Tell you what, guys, she's doing pretty good for an 11-year-old girl. God bless me with all girls, so they get a double whammy. They got to do guy stuff and girl stuff. This is my youngest. She is the more of a tomboy out of all of them. And here, shortly, guys, anybody that lives in Michigan, I have advertised for that harness to hitching driving clinic. So anybody that's in Michigan that's interested in that, I'll be start plowing here shortly. I could teach you how to plow and get started doing that. And if there's anybody interested in just coming out and watching us skid logs in the woods, I can do that too. So this is probably her I don't know, maybe her 10th, close to 10th hitch that she's brought out this morning. Not doing too bad. We got a little late start this morning. I knew it was going to be muddy and whatever, so I didn't go too hard this morning as far as getting here. But here it is, it's 11 o'clock and she's gotten, pull up a little more. Keep going. Now turn your left-hand horse. Turn your left-hand horse and you'll get it loose now that you pulled it up on that log. Tell her come. Whoop. Bye. Whoop back. There you go. Ooh, you're off. You're loose. Go ahead. Tell you what, she's not doing too bad. I'm gonna jump on the skidster here and kind of straighten these logs up. She's not quite as good as Dad, but I don't expect her to be as far as lining her logs up. But she does good. Like I tell people, Rome wasn't built overnight, so I'm just glad she's interested in coming and helping. If I can get her good enough, she can drive the team and skid for me all summer. And skid for me all summer because I got to work all summer. And yeah, so that'd be a blessing. So anyway, thank you guys for watching, and we'll keep shooting some footage. Hope this is a good video for you guys. Might not be very I don't know the words. Might not be teaching you guys much, but I'm telling you what, I'm enjoying my daughter being out here with me. So she's thirsty, she says, so she's headed to the truck to get her Gatorade. So yeah, we'll keep shooting footage, guys, and thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and we'll see.